Alright, welcome to another video of PBN Mastery. I am crushing these videos right now, guys. It was raining like all day. I've been stuck in my apartment all day. It's like, screw it, I'm just gonna sit here and make videos. Okay, so after that random interjection, what I want to talk about is how to make your PBN look like a real business. So what I mean here is that one type of way of building your PBN, I just kicked a bag on the floor, just making random noises if you guys can hear that, is to make it look like a blog. So it's a standard way, like a private blog network is where the name actually comes from. But it doesn't need to look like a blog. You can actually make it like a real business website. So let me show you exactly how you want to do that. And if I switch over to my browser now, I'll show you. Okay, so you can see I have the pbnexample.com website up, and there's a few different things I like to do when I make it into a real business. The first thing is I want to have fixed pages. So if I go to here to settings, and I think it's reading, if I'm correct. Yeah, reading, and then you want to do is where it says front page displays, you want to tick a static page, and then you can select the page that you want to be the home page. So I'll just click about here so you can see what I'm talking about here, and I'll click save and go refresh this page again. And there you have it. That about page now is the home page, and then from here you can have lots of content on this about your services and stuff like that. Actually, guys, if you're gonna ask questions like, but what does a real business website look like, then please just go and Google anything local. So plumbers in Newcastle is a random city in England, and plumbers in Newcastle, click on one of these examples, sgplumbingheating.com. This is what a local business website looks like, because it is a local business website. And that is it, guys. If you want to make it look like a real business website, just look at what other people are doing. So you can see they have some services here, and they have a link to the services page for each of these individual services they have. And you have some information about that, some pictures. They have a testimonials page where you have some testimonials from people. You can make this up because we're not actually selling something. It doesn't really matter, it's fake. Because we're not actually selling something, it's just a totally fake website. They have a phone number up here, so you can phone them. They have a contact page where you can contact them. You even have an address on that contact page. Are you seeing how this works, guys? They have an address, they have a phone number, they have some testimonials, they have some services. Like a standard business website. You can literally set it up just like this. Your content on the homepage can look exactly the same. You can write all that out, and somewhere down here you can sneak in a link to your money site or your client site or whatever it is pretty easily. So that's like the basic how you do that. And there's other things you can do as well. You want to install a theme probably that suits that. So, I mean, this theme would kind of work. It's not too bad, but it has like a big ass sidebar there. So if I switch this back to the latest post, because I don't want it to actually look like this, and I go to appearance and then themes, I'm gonna look for a business theme that suits the business better than this. So this one looks like it could look okay. It's a travel blog, travel theme. And it has like a fixed sort of layout on the homepage, so that could look pretty good. You can have a big sidebar, have a big featured image somewhere when it loads to make it look better. This doesn't really show a good example right now because it shows blog posts. The reason I didn't pick this theme, by the way, you can see it has read more, that's why it's not being used. But there's numerous themes, you can see the previews of what they look like. Just pick one, don't overthink this, just make it look like a real business website. You can also find lots and lots of themes on Google, so you can search. There's a theme again you can use for certain sites, because it's this one again, a construction company. That's a good idea if you're building a construction PBN, because it can look like a real construction company. But you want to add like those phone numbers and stuff like that. You can also find stuff, if I go to Google now, you can find a bootstrap themes, bootstrap HTML bootstrap HTML templates, and then there's numerous free bootstrap templates, and Bootstrap is just like a responsive framework. It's super easy to code around, so there's lots and lots of themes for this. You search this now, I got creative, clean blog, agency, one page theme, an admin theme, all these different types of themes. So just like that, you got lots and lots and lots of them to use. If you want to use HTML instead of WordPress, you can do that. But basically that's the basics of it. You want to have that phone number and stuff that a real business would have. So let me show you how to actually get that phone number and that. If you're in the UK, I like to use this website called google.co.uk. You can also use this for whois information if you want to fake that. And all you have to do is click create a random postcode. And just like this, it generates a real postcode of somewhere in the UK. Not only that, it grabs the address and stuff for it. And not only that, you can click this create and matching phone number thing. And just like that, you have a fake phone number to match this address. That is how easy it is, guys. It's extremely easy here just to get a full fake address and phone number and everything to put it on the site and make it look like a real business website. If you're in the US, I'm sure you can find something similar. Fake namegenerator.com isn't that good because it's totally fake. It doesn't actually exist. But try to find something similar. So we're using a postcode generator. You could use a zip code generator in the US or wherever it is you're from. I'm not going to Google it and find those examples for you. I'm sure you're smart enough to actually Google something and find it yourself. But this is how I like to do it if I'm setting up to look like UK PBN. So that is basically the idea behind this. This is one type of PBN you can set up where it looks like an actual proper business website, like so, and you could sneak in a link down here somewhere, or sneak in a link here that says something, I don't know, just sneak in a link somewhere on the page. There's plenty of space to do it. And it looks like a real business website rather than something that's part of a PBN. Just a little bit better looking. I do this in two different ways. Sometimes I have them in my main network where they look like this, which is perfectly fine. And in other cases, I have it at like a small little private network just for like one individual client. And then I'll charge them like a nice setup fee to cover actually adding that one network just for them. It's gonna be like 5 to 10 sites that are just used for them. They're all niche relevant. So if I'm working with a plumbing company, then I'll set up 5 to 10 like local plumbing looking websites, and then they all link to my plumbing client. Just looks pretty legit, just like that. So that is really how you want to do that. I just giving you the ideas and the basis of how to go out there, get the postcode, get the phone number and everything on it, get the testimonials, photos, services, whatever it is you want to do. I'm giving you the basic ideas for it, and then you can go out there and actually execute it and stuff. I could create like a whole like 10-hour long video on how to do every little instruction step by step by step. But if you're the sort of person that needs a step-by-step instruction, every little part, like how to put this image here next to that text, then you're probably not going to take any action. You're probably not the sort of person that's going to get any results out of this anyway. You need to be the sort of person that's going to go out there and do some research for yourself and actually think for yourself, and you don't need someone to handhold you through the entire process, because if you need handheld for every little step, it's unlikely you're going to build a successful business. Some harsh reality, guys, if you're that sort of person. So start researching, start Googling if you have any things you need to learn extra about this. Well, I've given you the whole basis of what exactly it is you need to do, and the other videos and stuff show you how to use WordPress so you can get a good grip for how all that works. So I hope this video helps, and I'll see you in the next video.